Hi, I'm Adam. I'm the lead trainer here at People HR. I'd like to thank you all very much for joining today, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about the services that we provide within training at People HR. So that's the main reason why I am here, and we're going to talk about three main things about the training service today. First point will be who does our training apply to and the wide variety of customers that seek benefits from our training. Why our training is worth it to each one of our customers that opts for this service, and the ways in which we go about delivering it, and all the various platforms that we use. So first of all, we'd like to discuss who is it that actually needs training. And the very simple answer is absolutely every one of our customers can have a need for training. The most common one we come across is our new users. New users, as my colleague Gavin previously mentioned, will be coming to the very end of their implementation, and a natural step in that is often to have training. And their focus is really to get going. And getting going can often shift focus away from other things, just on the main point of getting this rolled out across your business. So the training really hones in on that and looks at what we need to get this implemented and get everybody using it. But also another phase of people, another group of people that move on from that are the ones that have then completed their rollout, that are now shifting their focus away from those initial few features and initial few tasks to now broadening the capability and what is implemented from our system completely across the business. We also look at some of our earliest customers, our longest serving customers, with our ever growing and ever changing platform that's capable of doing more incredible things year on year. Our earliest customers that have been with us for a very long period of time can use the training as a benefit to help them understand how to use our new and growing system in order to get more throughout all their time they spend with us. We often find as well that we, across all parts of the business, have personnel changes, and this especially does obviously happen in HR. And this can often mean that a company that joined us very early on and those users that were trained at the time are now no longer a part of the HR. And that means someone new comes along and has to pick up the pieces. And so often this can be a little bit more challenging for them because they didn't put in place what came before them. So they are simply trying to carry on, but also understand and improve the way that they work. And aside from absolutely every one of those groups, we can apply training to any one of our customers that is simply seeking more. We are approached all the time by customers that simply say at any point in their time with us, they just wish to get more out of their system. So our experts can come along to help them do that, and the ways in which we do that. So why would you opt for training? What are some of the key benefits? I'm going to break that down for you now. The main thing is you get our experience that we've had with a wide variety of companies brought straight to you. We as trainers visit all sorts of companies of all sorts of shapes and sizes, from companies that may have workloads in the hundreds and various types of workers, potentially such as warehouse workers, and they might have key focuses that they need to do, such as manage time really effectively and capture that information and report on it in a high frequency, high volume, constantly. So their needs would be different from, let's say, a customer that has a workforce that's simply in the tens, that are very office-based and very administrative, that maybe has a focus revolving around essential qualifications and credentials that their employees have. So their focus may be more on the maintenance of these compliance materials in order to keep their company as compliant as it can be without issue, and again manage this very, very easily, and everything in between. So we as trainers have visited and seen and been challenged by all these variety of customers, and that allows us to bring our expertise to you to best understand the way in which you work as a company. The understanding that we'll bring to you and the knowledge that we bring to you doesn't just take effect for the immediate future. This is knowledge that you can be applying throughout your time with us. With our time, if your aim is to understand how to future-proof yourself, we can help you understand what steps to take in order to get the best out of your system, not just right now, but also moving forward. And a really, really great thing that you'll get out of having time with our experts is the efficiency, how effectively we use that time in order to get the best out of our time with yourselves. We don't waste a minute, and the way that we do this is we actually undergo a process called the Training Needs Analysis, or a TNA. And that is, again, something my colleague Gavin previously mentioned about the trainer contacting you prior to your training. And the aim of this contact is to identify a few things about yourselves. First of all, we would look at the actual content that is within your system. We would also evaluate that with the time that we have to train. And we'd also, of course, ask what your priority and key aims for the training are. And we take all those things and we put together a training outline with yourself so that we maximise the efficiency of the time that we have with you, set logical goals and always aim to achieve them. And as a result, we get very, very positive, consistent feedback. But we are always analysing that feedback to ensure that we are always doing more and improving. The overall aim, the overall benefit to all of our customers that undergo training is to improve the way that you and your company works. And going back to our mission statement, which is to make those laborious HR tasks very easy and improve and maximise the way you work. So where can we train? This can often be limiting factors, and all these great benefits that I've just listed may not be applicable to all, but not in our case. We cover the entirety of the globe, all of our customers, wherever they may be based. And we achieve this through using a variety of platforms. We can train online across meeting platforms such as WebEx. So all you need in order to reach us through this platform is a good internet connection. And you can simply join us as a guest in an online meeting where we can cover very short or very great periods of time through this method, meaning that we can still have that face-to-face communication and we can still interact on each other's systems and see it live. We also most commonly will come to your doorstep. We deliver our on-site training, not just across the UK, but also we travel overseas to come to you as well, if you'd be happy to have us, of course. And this one-to-one time really is the most efficient. But we do appreciate not everybody has the facility to do so, or sometimes logistics just don't simply plan out that way. But we are very happy to host you in our facility as well. Here at the People HR head office, we have a training facility, and it's really great for us to be able to remove people from their normal working environment for the sake of a day, or maybe several, in order to really focus on the task at hand and in order to be able to get the most out of that time there without interference from what goes on in your workplace day to day. So, to summarise what all of these 3 points evaluate to, what all this means. In essence, there can always be a need for training across absolutely every one of our customers, and I hope to have helped you see that today. All different customers have all different needs, and that's simply down to the variety of companies that we have on board with us. So the benefits that come from training are that you really get to gain a knowledge of how to use our system that's completely tailor-fitted to the way that you and your company work. And these amazing benefits are accessible to all of our customers anywhere in the world, wherever they may be. So whether you're our next door neighbours or you're the next continent over, it's just as easy for you to access these benefits. So now I'm going to hand you over to our Customer Success Manager, Sarah, who's going to tell you a little bit about herself and her role in the business. So thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the Customer Success Manager here at People HR. So, what does customer success mean to you? I would personally describe customer success as an acrobatic therapist jumping through hoops to provide you with the best solutions possible. I'll be here to listen to any problems that you may have and help you balance your workload onto People HR. I'm flexible with my working time so that I can be there to guide you all the way and offer the assistance that you need. I'm extremely passionate about my role here at People HR, and I want to embed our system for everyday usage for all of our customers so you can all use People HR to its full potential. Any areas of the system that you are not using that you believe would be beneficial for your organisation, reach out to me and let me know. We can then go through the specific areas together so you can get a better understanding of the system and maximise your knowledge of People HR. I'm deeply invested in my role, and I'll be proactively reaching out to customers and offering my guidance in all areas. Over the past 2 weeks, I have been working closely with one of our customers that has been with us for longer than a year. They were looking at closing their account. However, the system was not live to employees, so the HR team was having to update all of the holidays and sickness into the People HR system. The system obviously meant that now this was putting a great load onto the People HR team, and People HR is here to reduce that workload, not to decrease it and make it more difficult for the HR team. After back-to-back phone calls with the customer, I have now gone through the full system with them, arranged WebExes, training, and uploaded new data. The system is now live. This has decreased the employees' workloads and the HR teams so they can all use the system and flexible it to their best potential. I value the feedback that you have to offer, and for us at People HR, we need your honest feedback to help us improve. So please rate your conversations with us once closed, and if bad feedback, I know that then I need to intervene to ensure that your experience with us is up to your standard. Utilise the tools that we have to offer here, because your journey with us matters. I'll be monitoring your journeys with us throughout of People HR and tracking feedback that has been passed over, whether this is from your customer service team that you've spoke to or from your own account manager. Contact us if you do need that extra hand. Keep your data in one paperless platform. I am here to provide any guidance that you may need. You have invested in our company and I'm here to invest in you. Please don't hesitate to contact me and get on board with the HR team and we can go from there. Thank you for listening.